Honor for me to be here tonight to celebrate this moment and to take part in this 50th memorial ceremony of Dr. Seungman Rhee. Dr. Rhee's ties to Hawaii are deep-rooted, and we'll be hearing more about that from our guest speakers later tonight in this program. We have many distinguished guests here with us tonight, as well as elected officials, so we want to thank you for taking part in this memorial ceremony tonight.
Good evening and aloha! Governor David Ige, Mayor Caldwell, Consul General of the Republic of Korea, and Mrs. Walter Peck, and Chairman and Mrs. Jim Parker of the Memorial Association for President Seungman Rhee, and a member of the Seungman Rhee Society, and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, of celebration of life of Dr. Seungman Rhee, the founding president of the Republic of Korea, who passed away exactly half a century ago. In Korea, many organizations are commemorating this day in the honor for Dr. Seungman Rhee's love of his country and his free people, and his achievements and contribution to his country. And in Hawaii, we are also observing 2 days of the celebration of life of Dr. Seungman Rhee. Korean community in Hawaii firmly believes that there is no future for those who do not know their own country's history correctly. One of the mistakes is that we did not propagate Dr. Seungman Rhee's vision and his achievements publicly. One of the missions of the Seungman Rhee Society is to continue research and teach correct nation founding history of Korea to others. This evening, we are very fortunate to have 2 well-known scholars who are undisputed experts on Dr. Seungman Rhee and his life history. The Memorial Association for President Seungman Rhee and also Yonsei University's Seungman Rhee Research Institute.
Aloha. Thank you very much to the organizers of this 50th memorial celebration of the life of Dr. Seungman Rhee. We all know that the Republic of Korea has become a vibrant and contributing community and economy to the Asia-Pacific area. And as the world pivots to Asia, the Republic of Korea is becoming a more and more important part of the economic well-being and security for the world. On behalf of the people of Hawaii, I just wanted to congratulate the Syngman Society for having this ceremony. As you know, the Korean immigrants came to Hawaii more than 100 years ago, and there are strong ties in our community back to the Republic of Korea. And on this 50th anniversary, I think it most appropriate that we celebrate the founding father of the Republic of Korea, Dr. Syngman Rhee. Thank you very much.
Good evening, annyeonghaseyo, and aloha. I wanted to begin by just sharing a short story with you. I've been very lucky to get to go to Korea twice now with Mrs. Ko and her daughter Minnie. And on the second trip, this gentleman came up to me who fought in the Korean War. Korean, fought for the Republic of Korea. And he told me, "No, Mayor, your country came over and fought with us. You didn't know us. We didn't have a strong relationship. But you came over here and you fought for us, with us, side by side, for freedom. We'll never forget that the American people were willing to sacrifice and fight with us." And I got kind of choked up because I thought, this is the best part of our country, and it reaffirms the relationship we have with the Korean people. With the Republic of Korea, and I hope someday there will be a unified Korea with freedom in the entire peninsula. But when you think about this war, it started 65 years ago on June 22nd, not very far off back. And how, after a very long World War II, people were tired and yet we stepped up and fought side by side. And I like that motto, we go together. We go together. The Americans and the Koreans went together, other countries, part of the United Nations went together. And they call it the Forgotten War. I call it a war that lives in the hearts of all of us because there was no stronger relationship, no stronger alliance than that with the Republic of Korea and the United States of America. And it goes on to this very day in so many different ways. But what is extraordinary, and I'm proud being the mayor of this place, is that the story of that relationship begins here. When you think about it, 1903, some very brave immigrants got on the Gaelic and came here and worked on the plantations, very hard work, left their families behind, closed doors and walked away. They came here, and they grew and they thrived, and by 1910, there were about 4,000 Koreans here. But then Syngman Rhee came here. He came here too. He lived here, he thrived here, and the seed of that independence movement for a free and independent Korea was nurtured here in Honolulu, in meetings and plantation camps, Korean plantation camps. Money was raised, and when the time was right after World War II, Syngman Rhee went back and founded a new country, the Republic of Korea. You think about this country, it's the size of Indiana. It has the 12th largest economy in the world and the 5th largest army. We all know don't mess with the Korean army. Amazing things have happened. And the 2 times I've gone to Korea, the thing I come away with is this feeling of dreaming big. Through hard work you can accomplish anything, because they have. They have. You see it in Seoul, you see it in the skyline, you see it in their technology, their businesses, their subway, their traffic control, I mean everything. They're on the cutting edge and dreaming big. Dr. Syngman Rhee dreamt big. He started with nothing, he worked with the plantations here and other places, raised the money, founded a country, fought a war, made sure democracy thrives on the Korean Peninsula. And I think it's just an incredible story. And he ended his life here in retirement. A complete circle. So we are a special place, I think, in the hearts of the Korean people, and we hold the Korean people in our hearts. There's about 50,000 Koreans in the state of Hawaii today. That's not so many. But all of us, everywhere we go, run into Koreans. C.J. Moon wrote law that's affected us forever. You can look around this room and Donald Kim, both Donald Kims. And you can just name one person after another who's had such an influence way beyond your numbers. And it says much about the Korean people, their character, their commitment, their hard work, and doing good. That legacy lives on. Syngman Rhee's legacy lives on here in Honolulu, and of course, in Korea. And I hope and pray that one day his legacy lives on in North Korea too, where he came from, where he was born, that it gets to live the same freedom that he fought for the people of the southern part of the peninsula. Thank you so much. It's an honor to be here on the 50th anniversary. Kamsahamnida. Thank you.
Today, we are gathered here to remember the first President of the Republic of Korea, Dr. Syngman Rhee, who dedicated his whole life for his motherland. When Korea lost its sovereignty and its people lost and dispersed, Dr. Rhee fought to gain our independence back here in Hawaii. After Korea's liberation, he built a solid foundation of freedom and democracy on which a devastated country could rise again. Upholding the values of freedom and equity, he implemented the agrarian land reform, which served as a framework for market economy development. He secured the ROK-US Mutual Defense Treaty, a backbone of the ROK-US alliance, as well as the security on the Korean Peninsula. He also introduced the mandatory education system in order to make sure that every citizen learns the value of freedom and democracy. Dr. Rhee, an avid advocate of independence, freedom, and democracy, was above all a pioneer who shed tears and prayed for his country until his last moment. I express my deepest respect for his patriotism and warm love for his people. May our founding father, Dr. Syngman Rhee, rest in everlasting peace. Thank you. 감사합니다. 마할로.
안녕하십니까. 한국 이승만 대통령, 건국대통령 이승만박사 기념사업회 박진 회장입니다. 반갑습니다. 오늘 이 자리에 또 미국 분들이 계셔서 제가 여러 말씀 드리겠습니다. Thank you, Chairman Donald Kim, and another Donald Kim, the founding president of the Syngman Rhee Society, Governor David Lee, and also Mayor Caldwell. Thank you for your honorable speech and great affection for Korea. And also Honorable Walter Peck, who used to work with me in the Korean National Assembly some years ago, and now the great Consul General in Hawaii. Congratulations on your job, and also thank you for being here together with us. Honorable Dr. Rohan Moon, whom I had a chance to meet in Korea several times. He never gets old. He looks great this evening. I'm very honored to meet with you again, former Chief Justice. Dr. Insu Rhee and Mrs. Rhee, the family of the Syngman Rhee family, and whom I work together in the Korean Association, Memorial Association. the industry might have a special reminiscence of the days that our President Senator Lee stayed in Hawaii and then finally closed his eye exactly 50 years ago in our convalescent home in this Venezuela. Professor Madeline Holy, Professor of History, who gives us a great story and understanding about who Syngman Rhee is and what he has contributed to the world, to the Korean independence, and what is the everlasting spirit of liberal democracy. You have really changed the perspectives of other people about the legacy of Syngman Rhee. And also Chairman Consul Lee, who has contributed enormously to make this happen, this evening's gathering. And also Professor Yoo Seok-chun, who is my good friend, and also President, Chairperson of the Syngman Rhee Research Institute in Korea. Ambassador Lee Chang-hee, the former ambassador to Germany, who is here with us. We really honored to see him. And Minister who is our great leader of the country, and also visiting Hawaii at the same time. So I'm greatly honored to be here. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, as we commemorate the 50th anniversary of the founding president, Syngman Rhee's deceased, I am honored to be recounting the historic journey of a great man. 50 years ago from now, President Rhee breathed his last at the age of 91, far away from Korea, here in Hawaii, at Waialae convalescent home. His life as the founding president of the Republic of Korea and a leader of his people had seen both the highest honors and the darkest of times. Syngman Rhee was first a bright and young Confucian scholar at the end of the Chosun dynasty. Then he was a daring champion of liberalism under the Korean Empire. And he was a pioneer of independence and Christian spirit when he was in prison. And then he was an advocate of self-determination during his study in the United States. First at George Washington University in Washington, and then Harvard University, and also in Princeton University, where he received his doctoral degree, majoring in international law. And then he was a pathfinder in education and enlightenment in Hawaii.
The plaque reads, "In recognition of this center's best medical services and dedicated care for Dr. Syngman Rhee, who was an independence activist and the first president of the Republic of Korea, the Ministry of Patriots and Veterans Affairs, on behalf of the government of the Republic of Korea, presents this plaque of appreciation on the 50th anniversary of Dr. Syngman Rhee's decease. July 19, 2015, Minister Park Soon-chun of the Patriots and Veterans Affairs, Republic of Korea."
This is really fun.
Thank you so much. My name is Sai Shantavi. I'm the Executive Director of Waialae Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. And on behalf of Waialae, we would like to thank you so very much for this generous gift. Waialae was only 12 years old when President Rhee came to live with us. Today we are 65. And I also would like to acknowledge the chairman of our board, Mr. Hamamoto, who is with us today. Mr. Hamamoto. Staff members from Waialae who are here today. Would you kindly stand up? we had the honor of caring for President Lee. We are very, very grateful for this generous gift and this honor. It will really help us to advance our cause and our mission. Thank you, sir. We appreciate it very much. Thank you.
Appreciation will be presented once again by Consul General Walter Peck. Would the family of the late Wilbur Choi please come to the stage? Presented to the late Wilbur Choi in recognition of your faithful support and heartful care for Dr. Seungman Rhee, who was an independence activist and the first president of the Republic of Korea. The Ministry of Patriots and Veterans Affairs, on behalf of the government of the Republic of Korea, presents this plaque of appreciation on the 50th anniversary of Dr. Seungman Rhee's decease. July 19, 2015, Minister Park Soon-chun of the Patriots and Veterans Affairs, the Republic of Korea.
Official thanks from the
It is my honor and privilege to present to you with this check. And then so I don't have to repeat the amount. To Mount Hospital.
Thank you so much.
We really appreciate it and appreciate the Mount's good service while he was here in Hawaii. And we really took good care of him. And we cannot forget that.
On this occasion of the 50th memorial ceremony of my father, President Syngman Rhee, I cordially express my hearty thanks to the people of Hawaii and to the United States of America for the warmth and hospitality that they conferred on my parents during their stay in Hawaii from 1960 to 1965. Especially, I would like to express my gratitude to Waialae Convalescent Home, where President Lee was hospitalized from 1962 to 1965. And to the members of Dongtae at the time, the late Mr. Wilbur Choi and the late Mr. Mendel Boswick, who so kindly helped my parents during their stay in Hawaii. And also, I appreciate all the efforts and contribution rendered by Dr. Donald Kim, President of the Syngman Rhee Society.
오늘 행사는 건국대통령 이승만박사 서거 50주기를 기념하고 또 추모하는 의미로서 떠올렸습니다. 그래 이 와일라이 컨트리 클럽에서 이분을 축하하는, 미국 말로는 사실 셀러브레이션 오브 라이프라고 하셔서 그 양반의 생전에 얼마나 우리 나라를 그리고 우리 애족을 위하여 그야말로 애국 애족의 정신으로 우리를 갖다 돌봐주신 이승만 박사의 그 사랑에 대해서 보답하는 의미로 되었습니다. 이승만 박사야말로 진심으로 한국의 애족, 애국하는 하나님이 보내주신 선물이라고 저는 생각합니다. 전 세계에 그만큼 천년계면 그리고 또 앞날을 보는 그런 양반은 없습니다. 그런 아주 세계에서 보기 드문 지도자를 우리 한국의 건국 대통령으로 모시는 것을 우리는 크게 잘하고 생각하고 우리 하와이에 있는 모든 동포들도 기쁘게 생각하고 자랑스럽게 생각하고 있습니다. 그래 이 박사가 우리의 건국 대통령은 어느 누구에게도 창피하지 않고 어느 누구에게도 자랑스러운 그런 분입니다. 오늘 이 자리를 불러서 이 박사가 우리 나라를 세우는 공로 또 이 박사가 세계 평화를 위해서 하신 일 그것을 우리가 다 세계 건강국에 알리면 비단 한국뿐만 아니라 전 세계의 평화를 갖다가 이루는 그런 계기가 됐으면 좋겠습니다. 이 박사와 하와이와의 관계는 대단합니다. 30년간 하와이에서 살으셨고 독립운동을 많이 하셨고 우리 하와이가 독립운동의 근거지를 써서 여태까지 세상에 꿈도 못 꿨던 그런 정말 기적을 이루신 분이 이승만박사입니다. 이 한국 국민은 모두가 이승만박사의 노고와 이승만박사의 애국해주심과 또 그의 사랑을 잊어버리지 못하면 어디까지나 잊지 않고 감사하고 살라고 노력하고 있습니다. 우리 여러분께서도 이 공로를 잊지 말고 어디까지나 이 박사를 사랑하고 지지하고 또 사실을 확실히 알고 역사를 확실히 알아서 잘못된 이해를 갖다가 풀고 옳은 역사를 찾기를